Hello friends, in last lecture we started new chapter in your foundation syllabus, that was quadratic equation. We solved some 4 or 5 questions with different methods, factorization method, then formula method, and then completing the square. Now here we'll solve some more questions. Over here I am not going to give you any method. Whatever method you find easy, go with that. So very first question for this lecture is find the value of x. Solve for x. Solve for x. The question is 1 upon a plus b plus x is equal to 1 upon a plus 1 upon b plus 1 upon x. Okay, so from this you have to find the value of a. So let us see how to solve this. See, definitely we have to take LCM, but it is advised that if you take this 1 upon x on that side, then it will be little bit easy. Okay, so let us see its solution. I have here 1 upon a plus 1 upon b, sorry, 1 upon a plus b plus x is equal to 1 upon a plus 1 upon b plus 1 upon x. I am taking x on this side, so this gives me 1 upon a plus b plus x minus 1 upon x is equal to 1 upon a plus 1 upon b. Okay, therefore here if I take LCM, that will be a plus b plus x into x. Here I get x minus a plus b plus x is equal to, over here if I take LCM, this will be ab, over here it is b plus a. Okay, so further I will solve it over here. See, if I open the bracket, what I will get, x minus a minus b minus x upon x into a plus b plus x is equal to a plus b upon ab. Now here minus x plus x I can cancel out. So over here I will get, in the numerator I have minus of a minus of b divided by x a plus b plus x is equal to a plus b upon ab. Now here if I take minus sign common in the bracket, I'll get a plus b. So x into a plus b plus x is equal to a plus b upon ab. I can cancel out this a plus b with this a plus b. So next I will get minus 1 upon x into a plus b plus x is equal to 1 upon ab. Now on cross multiplication I can write, or by reciprocating I can get x a plus b plus x minus ab, whatever. Okay, now I'll multiply over here, so I'll get ax plus bx plus x square plus ab equal to 0. Now over here I do write that equation in the standard form, x square plus ax plus bx plus ab is equal to 0. Okay, so this is almost done. Now it is easy to find its solution by factorization. Already factors are given, so it is splitted in the middle term. So therefore x square plus ax plus bx plus ab equal to 0. Now I can take common x from these two, so x plus a. Then I can take common b from these two, so again x plus a equal to 0. Now from these two I can take x plus a common. Here it is x plus b is equal to 0. Therefore x plus a equal to 0 or x plus b is equal to 0. Therefore x equal to minus a or x equal to minus b. Therefore solutions are x equal to minus a and x equal to minus b. This is my final answer, x equal to minus a and x equal to minus b. So please note it down. Then we'll see the next question. Okay, if you want this 1 upon x on that side, definitely the solution, but it may take some extra time, so it is advised that take 1 upon x on that side, or 1 upon a, or 1 upon b, whatever. Take anyone on the another side, then start solving, so it will take less time. Okay, now let us see the next question. Okay, again you have to solve for x only. Solve for x. Okay, question is 1 upon x minus 1 x minus 2 plus 1 upon x minus 2 x minus 3 plus 1 upon x minus 3 x minus 4 is equal to 1 upon 6. Okay, 1 upon x minus 1 x minus 2. Try to solve this. You have to find the value of, or in other words, you have to solve it x. Okay, so let us see its solution. See, one thing that I can do, that I can take the LCM, and that will be x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 into x minus 4. That will make the calculation little bit difficult to solve, complicated. So what I will do, I will first concentrate on these two and then I will consider this. So from these two, if you opt 1 x minus 2 can be taken common. So here I will start with this. I'll take 1 upon x minus 2 common from first 2. So what I will get in the bracket, 1 upon x minus 1 plus 1 upon x minus 3. Okay, just I took common 1 upon x minus 2. So in the bracket I left with 1 upon x minus 1 and over here 1 upon x minus 3. And this I'm writing as it is. That means 1 upon x minus 3 into x minus 4 is equal to 1 upon 6. Okay, so 1 upon x minus 2 remains as it is over here. Now if I take LCM, this will become 1 upon x minus 1 into x minus 3, and over here it is x minus 3 plus x minus 1. Okay, plus this I will note down as it is 1 upon x minus 3 into x minus 4 is equal to 1 upon 6. Okay, now if I solve this 2, here it is 1 upon x minus 2, this is x plus x, 2x minus 4. Denominator remains as it is, that is x minus 1 into x minus 3, and this term again remains as it is, 1 upon x minus 3 x minus 4 is equal to 1 upon 6. Simply I took common from these two, and by simplifying I reached up to this point. Now if you observe the numerator over here, it is 2x minus 4. If I take 2 common, it will become x minus 2, and that x minus 2 will cancel out with this x minus 2. So next step, here I can write 1 upon x minus 2. Okay, and from the numerator if I take 2 common, x minus 2, in the denominator I have x minus 1 x minus 3 bracket close plus 1 upon x minus 3 x minus 4 is equal to 1 upon 6. So I can cancel this x minus 2, x minus 2. So now I have 2 upon x minus 1 into x minus 3 plus 1 upon x minus 3 x minus 4 is equal to 1 upon 6. Okay, now again if you observe, you can take x minus 3 common. 1 upon x minus 3 can be taken common once again. So in next step I do take common 1 upon x minus 3. As soon as I take this common, I will get 2 upon x minus 1 plus 1 upon x minus 4 is equal to 1 upon 6. Now when I simplify this further, here LCM will be x minus 1 into x minus 4, isn't it? This is the LCM over here, and what I will get over here, 2x minus 8 plus x minus 1 is equal to 1 upon 6. I hope it is clear up to this point. Okay, now again if you observe, see, it is 2x plus x, that is 3x, minus 8 minus 1 minus 9. That means in numerator I am going to get this, and after taking common I am getting this, and this again x minus 3 will cancel out. So that will little bit will be more simplified, and then definitely by cross multiplication we'll get a quadratic equation that we can solve. So note it down up to this, then we'll see how to solve it further. So here I'll solve over here. Therefore 1 upon x minus 3, over here it is 3x minus 9 upon x minus 1 x minus 4 is equal to 1 upon 6. Therefore 1 upon x minus 3, now here I can take 3 common, so x minus 3 divided by x minus 1 x minus 4 is equal to 1 upon 6. This x minus 3, this x minus 3 cancel out. So now I have 3 upon x minus 1 into x minus 4 is equal to 1 upon 6. Therefore I have x minus 1 into x minus 4 is equal to 18. Okay, now this is a quadratic equation. So further, if I multiply this, I get x square. Okay, let me write one more step over here. X square minus 4x minus x plus 4 minus 18 is equal to 0. Okay, x into x square minus 4x minus x plus 4, and that 18 I took on this side, so minus 18 is equal to 0. So finally over here I have x square minus 5x minus 14 is equal to 0. Now it's very easy to solve. We have to find the factor 14, 7 and 2. So therefore x square minus 7x plus 2x minus 14 is equal to 0. By taking x common, here I get x minus 7, then 2 common, so x minus 7. Ultimately x minus 7 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. So there are two possible values of x, plus 7 and another one is 2. Okay, so therefore I can write x minus 7 equal to 0 or x plus 2 equal to 0. Therefore x equal to 7 or x equal to minus 2. So these are the two possible values of x. Okay, now let us see if we put x equal to 7 or 2 in this, whether we are getting 1 upon 6. So if I put x equal to 7, what I will get over here? 7 minus 1, 6. Here I will get 1 upon 6. Then 7 minus 2, 5. That is 1 upon 5. Plus 7 minus 2, that is again 1 upon 5. Then 7 minus 3, that is 1 upon 4. Plus 1 upon 7 minus 3, that is 1 upon 4, and 1 upon 7 minus 4, that is 1 upon 3. So this I will get. Now this should be equal to 1 by 6 if x equal to 7 is the correct value. So let us take 1 upon 5 common, so 1 upon 6. Okay, or I can directly do this is 1 upon 30 plus 1 upon 20 plus 1 upon 12. So I can take the LCM 60. Okay, so here I will get 2, here I will get 3, and here I will get 5. Isn't it? LCM of 30, 20 and 12 is 60, because 60 is a multiple of 30, 20 as well as 12. So 32s are 60, so 2 into 1 2, 23s are 60, so 3 into 1 3. Similarly 12 5s are 60, so 5. Now this 5 plus 3 plus 2, 10 upon 60, that is 1 upon 6. Yes, so this value of x is definitely correct. Now let us check it for x equal to minus 2. See, this is not the exactly a quadratic equation. This is looks like a quadratic equation, so we have to check. However, for first value it is correct. Now let us see for the second. 1 upon. Now when I put x equal to minus 2, so minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. Okay, so minus 3. Then minus 2 minus 2 minus 4. Okay, so this will become ultimately 1 upon 12. Then minus 2 minus 2, that is again 4. Actually minus 4. Then minus 2 minus 3, that is minus 5. So 5 4s are 20. Again 20. Okay. And over here when I put x equal to minus 2, so this will give you minus 5 multiplied by minus 6. That is 30. So these were the denominators, these were the terms in the when I put x equal to 7. So as I am getting the same thing, but obvious this will be equal to 1 upon 6. So here x equal to 7 and x equal to minus 2 are the solutions of the given equation. Okay, so now please note it down. then we'll see the next question. Okay, let us see the next question. Again, definitely we have to solve for x only. Okay, question is x minus a upon x minus b plus x minus b upon x minus a is equal to a upon b plus b upon a. X minus a upon x. Okay, so you have to solve this for x. So think for a while, then I will give it solution. Okay, now let us see its solution. Again, here I won't start solving it directly. I will take any one term from left to right. So starting with this, x minus a upon x minus b plus x minus b upon x minus a is equal to a upon b plus b upon a. So here it is a numerator, b denominator, so I take over here this a upon b over here. X minus a upon x minus b minus a upon b, and this b upon a minus, I'll take this term on that side, so x minus b upon x minus a. Okay, now definitely I have to take LCM, so here LCM will be b into x minus b, and over here I will get b x minus a minus ab. Similarly over here I'll get a x minus a as the LCM, b into x minus a minus, okay, so here there is a small change. Okay, here it should be b into x minus a minus a into x minus b divided by b multiplied by x minus b is equal to b x minus a into a x minus b divided by a into x minus a. Okay, so now next step I will open the bracket. So let us see, if I open the bracket, what I will get: bx minus ab minus ax plus ab. Here I am writing as it is, I am not opening the bracket right now. However, definitely I have to open it, but right now I am keeping it as it is. Now over here it will become bx minus ab minus ax plus ab upon ax minus a. Okay, so now next step, see very first thing that I can see, minus ab plus ab cancel out. Here again minus ab plus ab cancel out. So in numerator from the left hand side I'm getting bx minus ax, denominator b into x minus b, and minus ax bx minus x a into x minus a. Now again you can observe this is bx minus ax, this is also bx minus ax. I can cancel out these two terms as well. So here I'll get 1 upon bx minus b is equal to 1 upon ax minus a. Okay, further simplification I can say bx minus b is equal to ax minus a. So on multiplication here I'll get bx minus b square is equal to ax minus a square. So I need to get the x, so I will take terms containing x on one side. So bx minus ax is equal to b square minus a square. Okay, from here I can take x common, so b minus a, from here it will become b plus a into b minus a. So finally x is equal to b plus a into b minus a upon b minus a. So finally value of x, see here after solving all those we got the linear equation, but if you solve it directly then definitely you will get a quadratic equation. That means there are two possible values of a of x, but here we got only one, that is x is equal to, here I can cancel this b minus a, so finally x is equal to a plus b. So this is my final answer. So please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, now let us see the next question. Okay, next question is, again you have to solve for x. Question is, x is equal to 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2 minus x. Okay, this is the question. Okay, 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 minus x. You have to solve this for x. You have to find the value of x. So it's not that much difficult. Let us see how to solve this. Okay, I'm starting from this only solution. So this is the first step. Now over here, see, first of all I will concentrate only on this portion. So I'm solving this over here for your uh, better understanding. Suppose I have to solve this only 2 minus 1 upon 2 minus x, 1 upon 2 minus x. So here it is 1, so LCM will be 2 minus x, so I should get 2 into 2 minus x minus 1. That means 4 minus 2x minus 1 upon 2 minus x. That is 4 minus 1 3, 3 minus 2x upon 2 minus x. I can replace this quantity. Okay, I can replace this by this 3 minus 2x upon 2 minus 2. So x is equal to 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon, okay, I solved over here for your better understanding, but definitely I have to write the complete solution. For that, here 1 upon 2. So now I do write 2 into 2 minus x minus 1 upon 2 minus x. Okay, so in next step, therefore x is equal to 1 upon, see, it is only little bit lengthy, otherwise this is not that much difficult. So 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon, now this is 4 minus 2x minus 1, 4 minus 2x minus 1 upon 2 minus x. Therefore x is equal to 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon, now 4 minus 2x, so 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 minus 2x upon 2 minus x. Okay, therefore now see, over here it is actually 1 upon 3 minus 2x upon 2 minus x. That means we have 1 divided by 3 minus 2x upon 2 minus x. Therefore I can write in this way. Okay, that means 2 minus x upon 3 minus 2x. This complete quantity I can replace by this. Therefore x is equal to 1 upon 2 minus, this 2 minus x come in the numerator, 2 minus x upon 3 minus 2x. Okay, I hope you are getting. Just we are solving the fractions in short, we can say. First I solved this, so that was 4 minus 2x minus 1, that is ultimately 3 minus 2x. Now again I will solve this, so now I will get, therefore x is equal to 1 upon 2 multiplied by 3 minus 2x, 3 minus 2x, 2 multiplied by 3 minus 2x minus 2 minus x, minus 2 minus x upon 3 minus 2x. Okay, now I solve this portion. Okay, so LCM is 3 minus 2x, 2 multiplied by 3 minus 2x minus this. Now in next step, therefore x is equal to 1 upon 6 minus 4x, 6 minus 4x minus 2 plus x, minus 2 plus x divided by 3 minus 2x, 3 minus 2x. Therefore x is equal to, now I can simplify this, 6 minus 2, that is 4, minus 4x plus x, that is minus 3x. So 4 minus 3x divided by 3 minus 2x. Now again this will come over here, as I told you 1 divided by something, so this denominator come in the numerator. Therefore x is equal to 3 minus 2x upon 4 minus 3x. Now by cross multiplication we'll get a quadratic equation. So try for a while, then I will give you its remaining solution. Okay, so let us see how to solve it. The x multiplied by 4 minus 3x is equal to 3 minus 2x. Therefore this is 4x minus 3x square minus 3 plus 2x is equal to 0. So minus 3x square plus 4 plus 2, that is 6x minus 3 is equal to 0. So that is almost done. 4x plus 2x, 6x minus 3x square minus 3. Now two things can be done. First thing, that x square, it is negative, so we'll make it positive by multiplying it minus 1. Another thing, 3 is common throughout the equation, so we can take that common as well, or we can say dividing whole equation by minus 3. If I divide whole equation by 3, this will become x square, this will become minus 2x, this will become plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is actually x minus 1 whole square, so value of x will be 1 and 1. But note it down up to this point, then I will give you the remaining portion. 3 or 4 more lines there, so note it down up to this point. Okay, now let us see its solution further. This is x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, I'm solving over here so that we can we'll check the value, by putting the value of x over here, whether we are getting these two sides are equal or not. So solving from here, therefore x square minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. So x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0. X is taken common, x minus 1 minus 1 is taken common, x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1 or x minus 1 equal to 0 or x minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 1. That is, final answer is x is equal to 1. This is my final answer. Okay, so note it down, then we'll see orally that whether it is left hand side and right hand sides are same or not. See, right hand side is 1. Just we have to check whether the left side, when we put x equal to 1, will get 1 or. Okay, so x is equal to 1. See, if I put x equal to 1, so 2 minus 1 will be 1. So here I can write 1. Now 1 upon 1 is 1. Now 2 minus 1 is again 1. Okay, again 1 upon 1 is 1. Then 2 minus 1 is 1. And 1 upon 1 is again 1. And we have x equal to 1. Definitely left hand side and right sides are equal. So now we'll see the next question. Okay, so next question is okay. Now in next question we will see that um, you'll given some equations. You won't find those equations are quadratic, but anyhow you have to convert those equation in the form of quadratic equation, then you have to solve. So here is the very first question. Again the question is same, that is solve for x. Okay, the equation is x raised to 4 minus 8x square plus 12 equal to 0. Definitely this is not a quadratic equation, this is a biquadratic equation, but we can convert this equation in the form of quadratic and then we can solve it. So for that, see, here it is x raised to 4 x square. So let x square is equal to y. So this will become, we have x square raised to 2 minus 8x square plus 12. Now if I replace this x square by y, so here I will get y square minus 8y plus 12 is equal to 0. Now after doing this, it is easy to solve because we have 3 methods to solve this. Okay, so here it is easy to solve it by factorization. So y square minus 4y, sorry, minus 6y minus 2y plus 12 is equal to 0. Therefore, now I can take y common, so y minus 6, from here I can take minus 2 common, so y minus 6 equal to 0. So ultimately y minus 6, y minus 2 equal to 0. So this gives me values of y, isn't it? Y equal to 6 and y equal to 2. Therefore y is equal to 6 and y is equal to 2. These are the two values of y. But in the question, what we have to find x, because we have to solve it for x. What is y? Y is x square. So I can say therefore x square is equal to 6 and x square is equal to 2. So this gives you x equal to plus minus root 6, and from here you will get x equal to plus minus root 2. Okay, so these four values, among these four values, definitely one will be the solution of the equation. See, as it is not a quadratic equation, so the value that we get as a final answer, we can't assure that all values will satisfy the given equation. So whenever you solve a biquadratic equation, or simply whenever you solve an equation which is not a quadratic, okay, then in that case you have to check the original equation by the final values. So here have x equal to plus minus root 6 and plus minus root 2. So we'll check orally. Suppose I put x equal to plus root 6. So this will be 36. Okay. Here if I put x equal to root 6, so minus 48 plus 12. Okay, so for this it is correct. As it is correct for plus root 6, in this case it will be also correct for minus root 6, because this is raised to 4. So even I put negative sign, ultimately this will become positive. Similarly over here, that means no sign will get changed even I put value of x, which is whether it is positive or negative. Now I will check for plus minus root 2. So if I put x equal to root 2, from here I will get 4 minus 8 into 2, that is 16 plus 12. Yes, 12 plus 4, 16 minus 16, 0. It means here I can say all these values are the solutions of the given equation. So please note it down, then we'll see next question. Okay, now we'll see the next question, again of the similar type. That means you won't get a quadratic equation, but definitely it is possible to convert that equation in the quadratic. Okay, here the equation was biquadratic. It is also possible that the given equation is neither quadratic nor biquadratic nor cubic, but definitely it is possible to convert that equation in the form of quadratic. For example, suppose we have equation root x plus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now here root x is there, so that means it is neither it's a biquadratic, but still we can solve this. So try a while, then I will give you solution. Okay, let us see how to solve this. See, this is not that much difficult. uh, Let x equal to y, therefore I can say, or let root x is equal to y, therefore I can say x equal to y square, isn't it? If I take root x equal to y, then uh, x will be y square. So here at the place of root x I can put y. Okay, so let me solve this over here. Now we have root x plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Now root x is equal to y, so y plus 2y square plus 1 equal to 0. That is 2y square plus y plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, now what will be the value of y? So 2y square plus 2y, sorry, plus y plus y, no, okay, here it is minus sign. Okay, I took positive, so here it is minus sign. So plus 2y minus y minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore now I can take 2y common. If I take 2y common, y plus 1. Now if I take minus 1 common, again y plus 1. Therefore here I will get y plus 1 and 2y minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore y is equal to, now there are two values of y equal to -1 and y equal to 1 by 2. But again in the question they are not asking to find the value of y, we have to find the value of x, that is variable of the given expression. Now y equal to -1, what is the value of y? Root x. So therefore I will say root x equal to -1 and root x is equal to 1 by 2. Now root x equal to -1, it is not possible. For any real number it is not possible that square root of any number is negative. Okay, so here I will write square root of real number cannot be negative. Okay, therefore y equal to -1 is not possible or rejected, or we reject that, is not possible. Now y is equal to, sorry, root of x is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore x is equal to 1 by 4. See, as I told you that whatever values we'll get, we have to check whether those values are possible or not. So here this value get neglected over here only because it was not following this rule, that is real numbers square root cannot be negative. Now x equal to 1 by 4, we do check whether for this it is possible or not. Suppose x equal to 1 by 4 also not satisfy this equation, then we'll say there is no real root for the given equation. Let us see. See, x equal to 1 by 4, so this will become 1 by 2 plus 2 into 1 by 4 minus 1. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 minus 1. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 1. 1 minus 1 0. Yes. Here left hand side and right hand sides are equal. So over here value of x is 1 by 4. So please note it down, then we'll see next question. Okay, now let us see the next question. Again, definitely you have to solve for x only. Question is square root of 3x square minus 2 plus 1 is equal to 2x is equal to 2x. So you have to find the values of x. Square root of 3x square minus 2. Now first of all we have to remove this square root sign. Okay, to remove the square root sign, what we have to do, we have to make the square of this, of both sides. That is the only way. But if I square, suppose I make like this. Okay, so when I say this is a plus b, when I apply the identity of a plus b whole square, when I write a square, this square root sign won't be there, plus b square, so when I say plus b square, so 1, and then when I write 2 into a into b, again root sign will come. Okay, however that can be done, and then again we have to make the square to remove that square root sign. But there is a better way. if I take this 1 on right hand side, okay, whenever you get this type of question in which square root sign is there, always try to uh, simplify the equation in such a way that you will get a square root sign alone, either on left hand side or on right hand side, and then start squaring this. So here solution is 3x square minus 2 plus 1 is equal to 2x. Therefore 3x square minus 2 is equal to 2x minus 1. Now if I square both sides, this square root sign will eliminate, and over here no square root sign is there. Then I'll get a quadratic equation. So 3x square minus 2 root square is equal to 2x minus 1 whole square. So this remains as it is, that is 3x square minus 2 only. Over here when I apply the identity of a minus b whole square, so a square plus b square minus 2ab, that is minus 4x. Okay, now I will take all the terms on the left hand side to get a standard form of the quadratic equation. So 3x square minus 4x square plus 4x minus 2 minus 1 is equal to 0. 4x square I took over here, minus 4x become plus 4x, minus 2 I wrote as it is, and 1 I took as minus 1. Gives me the quadratic equation. There at minus x square plus 4x minus 3 is equal. Now in general, whenever we solve the quadratic equation, we always try to keep the first term positive. So for that I will multiply throughout the by minus 1. So x square minus 4x plus 3 equal to 0. Now it's very easy. Now is ball in our court. So it is we'll factorize this by splitting the middle term. Minus 3x minus x plus 3 is equal to 0. If I take x common, so x minus 3. If I take minus 1 common, x minus 3. So if I take x minus 3 common, so here it is x minus 1. So ultimately x minus 3 equal to 0 or x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore x equal to 3 or x is equal to 1. Okay, now again as I told you, definitely we do check whether these values are satisfy the given equation or not. That will do orally. Okay, so if I put x equal to 3, so this will become 9. X square will become 9. 9 into 3, 27. 27 minus 2, 25. 25 root is 5 plus 1. That means 6. Now if I put x equal to 3 over here, 2 into 3, 6. Yes, so that means x equal to 3 is definitely correct value. Now second, so this will become 1 square 1, 3 into 1, that is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1, and root of 1 is again 1. Okay, I hope you are getting this. 1 square 1, 3 into 1, 3. 3 minus 2, that is 1. Square root of 1 is 1, and plus 1, 2. Okay, so left hand side gives me 2. Right hand side, if I put x equal to 1, 2 into 1, that is again 2. So here both values are correct. So therefore solution are 3 and 1. So note it down. Okay, so that is all about this lecture. Now in next lecture we'll see some more questions based on this chapter only. Till then, bye, thank you, take care, stay at home.